welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm pre-recording Top 5 Wednesday, and the topic this week is the Hunger Games. And I read the Hunger Games back in 2011, and I can't really remember. I only remember the first book. I read all 3 books. I read the first book in October 2011. I read the second book in December 2012. And the third book I read in December 2012 as well. And I just don't remember the second and third books that well. And so I'm just going to do my own topic. And I saw Casey do this, and I thought this was really cool. I'm going to be doing the top 5 TBR Benchwarmers. And what that means is I went on my Goodreads, because I enter all the books that I own, and I have a folder there. And I entered all the books, and I went to the ones that to be read and the ones that weren't read yet, and these are the ones that have been sitting on my shelf for the longest time. So, and I'm really surprised that Gone was not on there, because I thought Gone was the first book that I hauled, but these are books that I had before the hauls. So I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 and show you what my what's been sitting on my shelf for the longest time that hasn't been read yet. So, coming in at number 5. Number 5 is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I have this on my shelf since February of 2013. So that's been on my shelf for a very long time. Lauren Oliver is like a hit or miss for me, so maybe that's why it's still sitting on my shelf. I did love her Panic book. Panic was really good. I gave it 5 stars. But Delirium, I started it and never finished it. I'm like halfway through, and I stuck it's on my shelf as a to be read, but it did not finish it. And so that's as far as I go with this. So coming in at number 4. Number 4 is a whole series that I put on my shelf, and apparently when I went to go look on all my bookshelves, including my crates, I could only find 3 of the books, but I don't know where book 1 is. So I'm going to show you the 3 books and who it is, and it's the author I haven't read yet. So I have not read this author. It's Melissa De La Cruz, and the series is the Blue Blood series. And I'm supposed to have all of the books, but I can't find them. So I have book 2, which is this one, Masquerade. I have book 3, which is this one, Van Allen Legacy. And I have the novella, which is this one, The Bloody Valentine. So I have all 3, but I just cannot find my book 1. I don't know if my kids put it somewhere. They have their own bookshelves, so they might have stole it and put it on one of their bookshelves, but I don't know. But I do own them all. And I put this on I bought these in January 2013. So, and I haven't read any of De La Cruz yet. So that's this. So, coming in at number 3. Number 3 is a thriller, adult thriller. I got this book in December 2012. And the book I have all 3 books, but I only took the first book off the shelf. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I have all 3 books on my bookshelf, but I only pulled this one off because I carried it upstairs. So, yeah, this has been on my shelf since December 2012. Okay, coming in at number 2. Number 2 is a fat book, and I think that's why I haven't read it yet. It's a very, very fat book. I have read other books by her. I read Twilight, I read Eclipse, and the next one, I don't know. I didn't read the last one, and I didn't read the one that just came out. So, but the one I'm talking about is The Host by Stephanie Meyer. So I have this on my bookshelf since October 2012. So, and I haven't opened it up because it is a fat book. I really should read it because I really like Twilight, but you know, I had to finish the Twilight books first. So, yeah, this is how many pages? Jeez, this is a lot of pages. 617 pages. That's this one. So, I heard it was really good, and actually a teacher came up to me this last week, and she said she was reading it. So, I'm like, she's like, did you read that yet? I'm like, no, it's still on my shelf. So, okay, coming in at number 1. Number 1 is a book 2 of a series, and I really got to pick this one up and read it. It's a scary book, and the cover looks really scary to me. And this was on my shelf since September of 2012. And I read book 1, and I really, really liked book 1. I just never got to book 2. Book 1 is called Unwind, and book 2 is called Unholy. And look at that cover. This is by Neal Shusterman. The cover is really creepy to me. So, yeah. This is the book that I haven't read, and I really should read it because it's been on my shelf since September 2012. 12, 13, 14, 53 years. That's hard. So, these are the books that are mostly bench warmers on my shelf. And maybe I should crack down and start reading these maybe next year. So, I'm going to keep them off my shelf and see if I pick them up. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!